Good morning, good morning. Thank you for keeping it Citizen Television. Daybreak it is, and it is Thursday, and you know how we usually do it right here on Daybreak. Every Thursday we get into the kitchen, and that is where we are this morning. And I'm joined in studio by none other than, you've ever heard of Didi's Kitchen? I'm sure it's, you know, so the brain behind Didi's Kitchen, the chef herself, Diana, is with us this morning. Na ametembea na mwenzake anaitwa Caleb. I just want to give them a chance to say something about themselves and just hello, salimia watazamaji. Good to have you, Diana.
Same here.
It's been a minute.
Yes, it
I must say.
Yes.
Yeah, karibu sana, Citizen.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about yourself.
My name is Diana Amunga Mureithi. I am an entrepreneur, a chef, not really by profession, but out of passion. I am a mother of 4. I am a wife. I am a daughter.
Where?
And a
wife,
sister.
Mother, daughter, friend, sister.
Yes.
Caleb, karibu.
Asante.
Caleb ni nani?
Caleb ni chef wa Didi's Kitchen. Mimi ni mzazi. Pia mimi ni chef. Pia mimi ni
Bwana.
Ni bwana, ni ndugu.
Mwanzilishi tumeanza na Didi's. Pia mimi ni bwana.
Okay, sawa. Karibuni sana. So we start right away. Si uongea tukipika. Yeah, that's how we do it here kwa jikoni hapa Citizen. So tuanze tu, tell us what we are going to be preparing, run us through the ingredients, and we start straight away, dear.
So what we'll do today is just simple breakfast. It's not every day you'll eat just bread and tea or bread with tea with mandazi. So we'll do a chicken sandwich, we'll do Spanish omelette, and for the guys who love cheese, it will be a cheesy Spanish omelette with sausages. Then we already prepared tea, this tea masala. So what we have here is onions, colored peppers, and tomatoes, cheese, and a bit of coriander. So I think Caleb will take us through by making the Spanish omelette, the cheesy Spanish omelette.
Cheesy Spanish omelette,
yes. Yeah.
Spanish omelette with another touch, eh? Extra. All right, Caleb, so run us through that.
Sawa.
Na unaanzanga na basics. Unasema you light the fire. Ushona watu na driving school wanaanziwa na this is a car. Unaanzia hapo.
So I give you oil.
Yeah.
So you need how many eggs?
I'll use 2 eggs. Sorry. Okay. Caleb. Put in your salt.
Salt, yeah.
The guys who like black pepper.
So you just sprinkle
Just kidogo.
kidogo.
Then I think once just basics. Once you put in you heat your pan, put in a bit of oil. Then you put everything, mix and touch, because there are people who like everything together. So you pour everything in together, the onions, the peppers, a bit of tomato, then the spices that you'd like, just a bit.
Oh, that's
This yellow. These onions. And then this green. And then these tomatoes.
Just kidogo.
And then this coriander.
Okay, so all that is put in there while you're mixing, eh?
Yes.
Before you weke kwa moto. All right.
Cheese.
So what we'll do, we'll put in a bit of cheese.
So that's why it's called cheese.
Cheesy.
Cheesy.
Yeah.
See, you're cheesy. You know? Anyway, Didi's Kitchen has a beautiful story. Even as we continue to make that, I just want to know the journey, you know. We've seen progress, we've seen growth, but I'm sure, you know, there's a lot that has happened. Started during COVID.
Yes.
That's the best that I know.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about that journey.
So before I started, I've done communication, PR, and masters in corporate communication. So when it's in Kenya, it's a bit difficult to get jobs. So instead of just sitting at home and waiting to be provided for, we figured I can use my passion. And so started out by preparing for my husband lunch through and through. Then after that, once I took him in the office, then he decided, why not? Let's commercialize it. So during COVID is when I started. The moment hotels were closed down, I used that opportunity to now start cooking from the house and delivering to people.
Exactly.
So for me, I started out as a cloud kitchen. I started out as a cloud kitchen where guys place their orders way before 9. Then I prepare the food and ensure the food is to different places by exactly when everyone has their food. So that's how I started out. And I continued to a point now I felt like the home is now becoming too small for the kitchen and also for my people. So I decided, let me move out and then now opened a small place at the Tourism Fund building.
All right. So we will continue with that story. So are we done with that?
No. Not
Almost?
Yeah, almost.
Okay. I saw what you did there with the fire. Maybe is it important also to control
The
fire when you're doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think a bit, use just kidogo heat because definitely you'll burn your eggs and you lose out on the beauty of the flavor.
It looks colorful.
Yes.
I love the color, looks healthy.
And it also entices you to eat.
Yeah,
because most children even, when your food is colored, it pulls you and you end up eating healthy. So at least even on your plate, ensure that it's colored. There's greens, there's yellow, there's white, there's brown. Yeah.
So you find ways of being innovative with the vegetables.
Yes.
Kwa sababu those are the things sometimes people, kuna wale watu wapendi mboga and the veggies. So if you're this creative, they don't have any option.
And this is already a meal on its own.
It is.
Yes.
It is balanced.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so from the house to now starting your own place, before we even get to that part, I mean, a master's in communication to the kitchen? I mean, what inspired you to make that transition?
One, lack of job opportunities. And then at the end of the day, doing what you love doesn't become a job. It's just going to work every day. And you don't, even if you're incurring losses, things are bad, you still wake up in the morning and you're still motivated. At the end of the day, I have no fallback. I have no opportunity to say I can leave and go to somewhere, leave and go somewhere else. This is our baby. This is something that we sat down with my husband and decided this is where we are going. So yes.
Okay. But it was in you, cooking?
Yes, I love cooking.
So
it's something that we have been taught from my mom really pushed us. Being a Luya girl, it's something that you cannot not cook. So that is something she's trained us. All our functions at home, it's me, my mom, and my sister, and my aunties who do all the work. And I also attribute to my mom because she's really held my hand.
All right.
Together with my husband, they have done...
Amazing.
Yes.
All right. So we are looking at something really delicious and tasty. Tell us a bit more about. Are we done now?
Yes, we are. Once it's ready, eggs doesn't take long. Very quick fix if you're hungry. And that's basically an entire meal and it's filling.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So from there, where do we go next?
With plates, we can make our chicken sandwich. A very quick, very simple, very quick. Anyone can make it. Yes.
All right.
Just we have a fillet of chicken.
Do we serve that first?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Serve.
Great. Look at that. All right. The yellow, the red, the green. Looks yummy and lovely. Let me just place it here for you.
Kasa ameleta tu ano.
Okay. So this is the chicken sandwich that we are making next.
Yes.
Maybe run us through what we need as we wait for the pan to... just tell us the ingredients.
The chicken, preferably the breast, boneless. Then you'll still use your onions. We'll use coriander. Then we'll use the various spices that we have. oyster sauce, a bit of soy sauce, and you can put cumin just to bring in flavor and salt.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Very quick.
Okay, so usually what we love doing is you tell us what you're doing as you do it.
Okay.
Because it's actually a cooking class.
Okay.
People are learning as we do this. So.
This salt.
Uh-huh.
Just a pinch or to your liking.
Salt,
Okay.
this cumin.
Okay. So just different
spices. This garam masala.
depending on what you want.
That's garam masala.
This oyster sauce.
Just a little bit. That's what
Just
I'm
a little bit.
noticing, right?
And then this ginger and garlic paste.
This, we usually pre-make it. So you take your ginger and garlic and blend it. A bit of oil. This is something you can store, and anytime you're cooking, it's just picking from the fridge, putting in your mixture.
Use it. Also, you
Instead
can
of-
actually make a lot.
Yes,
And
you can pre-make, and then all you do is just tablespoon, teaspoon to your liking.
This soy sauce.
you don't have to be grinding and crushing
Yes,
time
every
you're
single
cooking,
time.
yeah?
Yes. Soy sauce, we use the dark soy sauce. Just use a little because it's very salty.
Okay.
Yes, and black pepper to bring in the flavor. And this you do to your liking. If you want it spicy, if you want it mild, it's up to you.
All right. Okay.
Then you mixed.
Do you have to like let it stay for some time or?
If you like, I
Depending
think
on-
it's just your preference.
Okay.
Can marinate earlier, put it in the fridge so that it can soak up all the flavors.
That's still okay?
Yes.
Okay. Great. All right. So how has the experience been for you? I mean, doing this now professionally to earn a living. Initially, you were just doing it
For the fun.
For the fun of it.
Yeah.
Did it meet your expectations, or there are things that some highlights that you'd say kind of surprised you about the hospitality industry?
I have, when I was doing it for fun, it was just basically just cooking for the sake. But going into business, I have encountered challenges, proper character development. But all in all, we slow down because even with the inflation in the economy, today you have your sales, you have your profits. The next day, it's down. You can't keep changing your prices just because they've changed. So that's also a challenge. Dealing with different customers is hard because you have different characters.
Sometimes you say you have to absorb the economic shock so that where tu ndio una feel clients,
So
they're
you
not
can't
feeling
keep you can't keep changing your prices just because everything else is going up. And you see currently the situation we're in. Today you go to the market, potatoes is probably 1,000 shillings. Tomorrow you go, it's 1,400. So you can't keep saying today I'll change, tomorrow I'll reduce. So at least it's been hard. It's been really, really hard, but we're trying.
All right.
Yes.
Great. Okay, so as we're having this conversation, I can see we are also making progress with our chicken breast frying there.
Yes.
So, Chef, you can tell us a bit about what you're doing as well.
Now chicken is ready. So nataka niekelee pan ya kugrill mkate. Alafu ndio sasa tulimalizie.
Yeah, ikuwe sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there was that transition from you for some time. You did it like within your home, and you're making deliveries.
2020 to 20 last year was 2022 is when I moved out. 2022 February. Yes, that's when I moved to now opening a place where guys can actually come and sit. Yes.
What was that like, transitioning from now doing it from your home to having your place? I'm sure there were some conveniences while you were doing it at home. Now you're doing it outside. There were also some inconveniences. Yeah?
So definitely doing it at home, expense. I was not paying rent because that was already catered for in the home.
In the house, yeah.
So I didn't have staff, a lot of stuff, because I was just doing me, my mom, and another lady we had brought at home. So even the cost of salaries was really low. Water, I think basically everything was cheaper then.
So, yeah.
And then now I come out, we have to do rent, we have to pay levy. Because even I was not aware that people pay the custom levy, so we still had to pay levy. The positives was Matters delivery from home to where I was going. I had to leave very early to ensure people have their food by 1. Another thing was limiting. I used to limit people, you have to order by 9 to get your food, because now I'm doing it at home. You can't start ordering by 12:30 and expect your food at 1. But right now that I'm closer to town, you can order at whatever time and you'll have your food. Yes, I think that was a plus for me, because now with that, sales grew. Yes.
All right. Back to our food. I don't want us to miss anything. So we were preheating our pan there so that we can prepare the bread. So it's just breakfast today. I hope we are not late for this breakfast, but you can try it out tomorrow in case you've already had your breakfast. Yeah. Okay.
We prefer to remove the sides. I look at my kids, they hate it. So for me,
they don't like
They don't like the sides. Most people will eat the center and leave the sides. So
some prefer the brown part, actually. The
crust.
like the last part.
yeah, we usually fight for it.
I thought it was my home
No,
alone.
we always do. Even currently, my boys fight for it. Just that part. But funny enough, the center one, they will not eat. But the last ones,
they
will.
want it. It's crunchy and okay.
Crunchy.
And tasty, yeah.
All right. So chef, just feel free to tell us also what you're doing as.
So mkate anaitengeneza iwe crunchy kwanza. Ndio niweke lettuce, niweke chicken yake, alafu ndio nifunge, nirudishe kwa pan. Sandwich itakuwa tayari.
Great. Lazima uwe na hiyo ama unaweza tumia toaster ama unaweza fanyaje?
You can actually use a toaster, because what we use at home, it's easier, because at least for here it's more commercial. You need something bigger, but at home, quick fix sandwich toaster that has the grill, put it inside, close your bread and you're good to go.
Okay. This is very easy and a few minutes and healthy as well, because I'm seeing a lot of vegetables, yeah?
Yes.
You know, the way we are really concerned about our health, and kwanza breakfast is a big issue. A lot of carbohydrates and nothing to balance it out. And
True.
Yeah. So I see a lot that we can learn from how you're balancing everything here.
Yeah, it's not every day chai mkate.
Yeah.
Chai ndoma. Chai ngwashe.
Na hivyo tu unasonga.
So you can play around with what you have at home. And just the basic ingredients that you have. So he's now filling the sandwich.
Let me just help you with this. Guess you'll need it.
Okay.
Feel free to tell me. Mi pia ni mtu wa mkono.
Mtu wa mkono.
Natafuta kazi.
Natafuta kazi.
Kitoka hapo ukuje.
Okay. Ita depend na kama niko sawa jikoni kupika. Nice. Ni kama art pia unacheza na design hapo.
Art.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you put your tomatoes.
Yes, not tomatoes.
Tomato?
Chicken now.
Tomatoes,
Chicken.
onions, then now your chicken.
Great. Okay. Remember, there was all sorts of spices that we put in there, so you can make your chicken breast a bit tasty.
Yeah.
You can use sauces, different sauces. You can put mayo if you like. You can put tomato sauce. You can put ketchup. Just depends on your preference, what you like and how you like it. So at least this gives you the opportunity to play around with food the way you
want.
like. Yes. Use the basic things that are in the house.
Okay.
Then you go second round, filling your chicken.
Great. All right, and there we have our chicken sandwich. Easily made at home, clean, healthy. and you're ready to go. Very few minutes. That was like less than 10,
10.
if you ask me.
Yes.
Yeah. And there you go. Great. All right, so what next will we be having this morning? Seems like there's quite a number of varieties we have.
What else we can make? Chips masala. Something I can prepare for you. It's very easy. Don't eat your boring chips every single time. Something that once you have leftover chips, don't throw them away. You can play around with it and make tasty chips masala. Use your basic ingredients at home, basically what we have here. And yeah, tomatoes, onions, and you're good to go.
You're good to go?
Yeah.
All right. So our sandwich, 3 layers. Is it 3 or 2 layers?
3 layers.
Kwa hesabu kidogo. Yeah. Okay. And we serve that. Okay. All right. So you were telling me a bit about that transition. Talked about the cost that you didn't anticipate that came with that transition. You're also talking to me about the customer relations. Was there also something that you found out that was a bit different from how you used to operate?
It's still a learning progress.
Yeah.
Different clients, different complaints, having to deal with different personalities every single day. So that's something that I'm learning, because you're used to, I give you your food, you pay, and you're done. There are those who will eat their food and take forever to pay. That's also a challenge, and something that I think I failed in that area, because guys will eat food, then now you still have to follow up. Kindly pay, which also takes you back, because you still have to go to your pocket, purchase things as you wait for the client to give you what they're giving. Then also different complaints. There are those who say, I don't like my food like this, I don't like it like this, it wasn't to my preference. So having to deal with different characters, it's something that I'm learning. It's something that I am perfecting. So slowly by slowly.
A day at a time.
A day at a time. You're able to see this one, if they come like this, I can handle them like this. Akikuja hivi, nampeleka kidogo kidogo.
Don't be that client. Don't be that client. Pea watu kazi rahisi. So our sandwich is ready. Ama bado?
Iko tayari. Iko kata tu na kukula.
Na kukula. Great. Na food lazima ipangwe vizuri, eh? You just don't put things, then you present. All right. There we go. Our cheesy omelette, and then we have our chicken sandwich. What are we going to be making next?
Chips masala.
Chips masala.
So we've already prepared our fries.
So these are options for breakfast?
Yes, you can still have it for breakfast. There are those people who prefer chakula asubuhi. It's filling. Kuna wenye hawataki kukunywa chai wala mkate, they're not used to it. So basic things you can make at home. Chips, as if you have leftover fries at home, you can still make for your breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we'll do is put a bit of
oil.
Okay.
Because the chips already...
They already have oil, they've already been deep fried.
Yeah.
Yes, just a bit, just to brown your onions. I like mine golden brown, so just turn kidogo tu. Don't let your onions burn.
Yeah, golden brown, mark that, not black. There's a difference.
Ginger garlic.
Okay.
I'll use a bit of the ginger garlic paste. Now Now you can go in with your spices. I'm going to use garam masala and cumin.
You're liking just kidogo. Great.
Maji. Oops.
All right.
Then black pepper.
Black pepper.
So the guys who like to go all out. Just depends how spicy you like it. Then, sorry.
Yani iko na effect.
So
Wow.
tomato sauce and chili.
Now you add your chips.
Add your chips. So you let it.
You let it for like how long?
Just a few minutes.
Few minutes.
Just at least a bit of water, and for it to simmer a bit.
You also take caution so it doesn't burn.
Yes, definitely,
because of the
because
sauce.
yes,
Okay.
you didn't want chips masala with burnt ketchup or tomato sauce.
Yeah, true. Because it can easily burn.
So it's just basic ingredients that you have at home. These are things you definitely have either in your pantry, in your fridge. Yes.
Okay.
Then you put in your fries. Let's make a salt pan.
Chips masala.
Then just mix. Be very gentle because you'll end up breaking your chips or mashing them up.
It's not mashed potato. Making waru. Okay. Nice. This is also a nice way of warming your chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. In case you want another
Then
idea of warming them up, you can.
garnish with your coriander.
Nice.
And you're good to go.
Wow. Easy.
Less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Easy and delicious. All right. So we serve that. Great.
You can have this with anything as plain as it is. You can do mbuzi, you can do chicken, you can do pork. Just depends on what you like.
I'm with you on the mbuzi.
Mbuzi.
Kabisa. Tuko hapo pamoja. Hata Chimu hapa amesema hapo kwa mbuzi. Tuko same WhatsApp group. All right. So we have our masala there, chips masala. And then what are we going to be making next, Di?
Mbuzi dry fry.
Ai, nilikuwa
Chap
na-
chap.
Oh,
Eh,
haya, leo ume take care of us.
kabisa.
Really nice.
Nakaa nilijua
We
nini
are
napenda.
We are happy. All right, so
Kachumbari.
okay, so like we do it, we run us through what we need and what we are going to be doing. Is it heating already?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Eating.
So take your pre-boiled mbuzi. Yeah. Pre-boiled mbuzi, onions, soy sauce, ginger, garlic, and your different spices. That's it.
All right. Okay.
Lete vitunguu. Sile mafuta. Oil please.
Hela.
Sema ni mtu wa mkono.
Mimi ni mtu wa mkono. Eh?
Once your pan is and your oil is hot, throw in your onions. No, let me first, so that I can brown this, let me put in, because I'd already pre-boiled. Usually what you do is, once the water has sizzled and it's finished, you just put in a bit of oil and start stirring. Now that I'd pre-boiled, let me do this so that it can brown.
Okay. So inaitwa dry fry ama wet fry, what you want.
Dry fry mbuzi. Very simple, very flavorful.
I can imagine. So while you are pre-boiling, did you add anything?
Yes, a bit of salt. If you like, you can boil it also with ginger garlic so that it can fully absorb the flavor.
Okay. And mbuzi also cooks very fast.
Very fast,
yeah,
yes.
Very fast. Now we are saying mbuzi as if we are addressing the Kenyan audience. So mbuzi is goat meat.
Goat meat, yes.
Kwa wale wa group of schools, eh? But it's usually fun to say mbuzi choma, mbuzi dry fry, so. All right.
So, put in your onions. I like it with lots and lots of onions. So if you feel like, you can put 2 bulbs.
Wait. I'm just here waiting for when my job will start.
So you let your onions be translucent and very soft. And that's when you can come in now with different spices. You can add in ginger garlic paste if you hadn't pre-boiled with it. So that's something I'll just add a bit because I'd put in when I was boiling. And even when you're boiling, put in just kidogo salt, because if you're going to use soy sauce, you'd tapitisha. So just put in kidogo.
It has salt already.
Yes, it has salt.
So the hack is also, you should know your spices.
Yes.
And what they have. Yeah?
Yes.
So that it gives you an idea of how to mix them up. Okay.
Nenda pole pole.
Okay.
I hope. So, soy sauce, ginger garlic kidogo. There are guys who don't like the taste of ginger in their mouth, so they prefer boiling with it because it kind of disappears. But when it's fresh like this, you can literally feel the taste of ginger. Yeah.
As it is. Okay. Wow, looks as good as ready to eat. Yeah. So what did you do to stay on top of your game? You know, you were coming into the space of hospitality when I would say there's already a lot of competition. That's what I hear. So many people are getting into the industry saying, what is it that you did to really, like, you know, cut something for yourself?
Having the idea of the cloud kitchen. So most people, most Kenyans, don't like moving about. They prefer, when I leave the house, I come in, I want my food at the table, just to eat, finish, and go home. So that's something I really capitalized on to ensure that guys have their food. So for me, I started out as delivery. I cook for you and deliver to where you are. Wherever you are, we'll bring it to the office. You don't have to move around. And the hassle of going all over looking for food, like that. And then also what we've capitalized, I'm not so big on social media. My husband has gone all out in marketing.
All right. So it's sort of like teamwork, eh?
Yes, teamwork. So for him, he used to wake up in the morning. We're going to put coriander. He used to wake up in the morning. First thing, he's sending out the menus. He compiles for me the list of people who've ordered. Then now he can go to work. So through and through, even as recent as yesterday, he's the one who's constantly posting and really singing about Didis.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So also marketing on social media has also been key.
Yes, we've really capitalized on that. Interviews here and there, and just for us it is quality and quantity. Didis, definitely you'll come and you'll come and get quality food and quantity.
All right. So ngoja kwanza hiyo interview wacha ingoje kwanza, yeah? Wacha hiyo ingoje kwanza, yeah? I am seeing something really nice here. I hope you can the brown, wow. Hii ndio inaitwa dry fry, imeenda shule. Okay, so it's done.
Yes, so for the ugali lovers, kachumbari.
Oh, kuna watu wanaita salsa. Gani. You know what? Every day is a learning day. Great. So there we go. Are we going to be making anything else?
No.
We are done?
Yes.
Aya. Sasa kazi yangu imefika. Kuonja sasa.
Si kuonja, kula.
Kukula actually. There you go. Aya, so chef huwa akisha present anasema sasa, anaongea kuhusu what we have, unasema wala, alafu unatuambia. Alafu unatupatia tips hapo on you can eat this with what, unaweza teremsha na hii kinywaji. Unatupea tips.
So here we have the mbuzi dry fry. You can eat it with ugali. You can eat it with, those who like it with rice, those who like it with spaghetti, pasta. Chips masala is, I think, the one that really sells, and ugali with mboga kienyeji. Then we have chips masala, very basic meal that you can make at home, quick fix for those who are bachelors, those who are in a hurry. If you want to make for your children, definitely. Then chicken sandwich, healthy option of breakfast. Doesn't take time. It's better than just plain bread and tea. Then the Spanish omelette, you don't have to eat plain eggs every day. Play around with what you have at home. Put in different flavors, different spices to your preference. Can take it with what we have today, masala tea, brought for you. So yeah, this is what you have.
Great, looks good. And now it's time to do justice. Yeah? Kuifanyia justice, chakula ni ya kukuliwa. There you go. Sawa. So nitaanzia mbuzi.
Letea hapa karibu.
Nitaanzia mbuzi ndio nilikuwa nimengoja sana. Hiyo nimekubali, nimeweka tick.
Chips masala. Hiyo iko spicy kidogo lakini iko tu sawa. Those who love spices, you don't necessarily have to put. You can just play around with the sauces. You don't have to put any.
What's like your unafanyanga nini ndio unini like food yako ikwe extra, ikwe different, you know, like just chef anajajiwa na food yenye amepika. There are people who've gone to school to do this. You say yours was passion, but what is it that you do to make sure that you really improve on your skills and make something?
So I think
that's what I'm having.
Thing that really helps us is still giving the home feel. For us, it's not a typical restaurant or typical restaurant food. We still want to give you, just because you're ordering from Didis, it's still the homemade food. So for that's something really capitalize on. And quality and quantity and value for money. Our foods range, I think the maximum is 600 shillings, that's for pork ribs. So it is within common Mwananchi's pocket. So we still give you quantity food for value for money. Because with this economy, we wouldn't want you to hustle and not eat lunch, yet there's somewhere you can easily go and have homemade food.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot about Didis, but Caleb Pia, we ulijipataje kwa industry? Like, what motivated you to decide that being a chef is your passion, is your calling, is what you want to do to earn a living?
Mimi kazi ya chef nilipenda chef nikiwa mdogo, nikiwa young. So wakati wa kutoka shule mimi nilionelea hii kazi ya chef ndio inanifaa. Yeah.
Okay. Miaka ngapi umekuwa ukifanya hii kazi?
So far kazi ya chef nilianza 2012. Sijaibadilisha career, ndio mimi nafanya.
Ndio unafanya. What do you like about it? Ni nini imekufunza? Ni nini umefanya umegain over the years?
Kitu imefanya mimi nimegain sana nimekuwa commit different chefs, alafu kusikiza na kuwa na bidii. Hiyo tu. Yeah.
All right.
Upende kazi.
Thank you so much. So as we are about to bring this to a close, from the COVID story that birthed, something that you're doing now on a day-to-day basis, and it's making you earn a living, from the home to now you have a place. A few years from now, what's like your vision if you cast your net, like a few years, what is it that you want to do? Where do you want to go as Didis?
A few years from now, hoping to open a big spot, the known restaurant. Anytime you feel like eating, anytime you feel like having traditional food, Didis will be known for that. Yes.
All right.
Not just in Kenya, but I believe in Africa. Yes.
All right. We are so glad that you created time for us this morning, Didis.
Thank you.
So many people have been watching you, and it's now time for you kutuma salamu, kupeana shout-outs.
Oh my goodness, umeturudisha nyumbani kabisa.
Yeah. Hapo ndio una throw in kama nataka chakula nitatoa wapi? Yeah. Wacha tuanzie Caleb. Ama ushamaliza?
Kutuma salamu.
Like we are winding up.
Mimi natuma salamu kwa familia yangu wote huko nyumbani. Pia wale niko nao Nairobi na marafiki wenye tulianza nao kazi ya chef. Na wasalimia wote. Leo tumekuwa citizen kupresent breakfast hapo Masala, got alafu na sandwich.
All right. Thank you so much. And Diana, and by the way, tuko na chai, so it was breakfast.
Yes.
So Diana had said earlier that there is tea that was prepared.
Yes.
So kuna chai. So tukimaliza, don't go, tuko na chai.
For me, it's a shout out to my team back at the Tourism Fund building. Without them, Didis would not be where it is. Appreciation to my husband, who has held me through and through. My mom, who's worked also with me, and my children at home for always supporting me. There's someone who really said I have to do this. My uncle, who is somewhere celebrating his birthday today. Wishing you happy birthday, Mose. And then my entire family, my father, my sisters, and every client who has worked with me from the time we started to where we are right now.
All right.
Didis is all for you. If you'd like to order from Didis, Tourism Fund building, mezzanine floor, or make a call to 0100 33 777, or check our socials, Didis Kitchen.
Thank
either
you so
Instagram
much.
or Facebook.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Didis Kitchen challenges are COVID-backed, what she's doing now. So taking advantage of the challenges that are there in the society, provide a solution. That might just be something that you end up doing for a living. That is the story. And that is how we wrap it up. An amazing episode. Next Thursday, again, another chef. We will be cooking something different, so make sure you join us for that as we continue with this particular program. But for now, it's a wrap. My name is Safina Chengoma. Always a pleasure to do this for you. Have a lovely weekend ahead and have a lovely day ahead as well.